Hello everyone, this is Captain Kyle, or the Doctor, and I'm here with a new video on some Doctor Who props, mainly the TARDIS Keys. So I'll be going through various forms of the TARDIS key, plus a TARDIS key that's very hard to find nowadays, my pride and joy, and a couple bonus props that I'm sure you'll like too. Be right back. Before we continue, just a reminder to show your fandom love and subscribe. Click the button and the bell so you never miss a thing. So the TARDIS is the Doctor's safe haven, his transport, his time machine, and it needs to be secure. So through the years he's had various TARDIS keys. Now the first and second Doctors used what was basically a silver Yale key to get into the TARDIS. For cosplay purposes, Yale keys aren't absolutely necessary, though if you can get a silver one, that would be great. I have a couple silver keys that I sometimes use as TARDIS keys right here, and they're in my collection. I have collections of weird keys, so either of these can work. Put it on a chain, put it around your neck, and you have them. But the more odd and distinctive keys started in the Third Doctor era. He began experimenting with some additional keys and settled on a shovel-like key. Now you can get these shovel-like keys from many different sources. This one I think was from Wish. I actually found it. I was quite surprised and ordered it. It was pretty inexpensive. And it has the design on it. On the back it has some Gallifreyan symbol, and it's indented. I found that some of these keys have indents, and some of them are actually extruded or raised patterns on the back. But over time, this key ended up getting larger. Actually, right here, as you can see, the pattern is slightly different, a little more geometric, and this pattern on the back is again indented. So this is one that I got as part of a set on Amazon.com, and I will be providing links in the description if you'd like to check them out. Now, another one that I got from Amazon, also the shovel-like one. Now the shovel-like one was again the Third Doctor. It went on to the Fourth Doctor, did some interesting things with the keys. He experimented with a double helix, which was a piece of plastic, and some other forms, but he basically then came back to the shovel key and the Yale key. Now, the keys would change their appearance based on the chameleon circuit, and of course they could also change size. This is a smaller version of a key, also obtained through Amazon, and the pattern on it is a little more jagged, a little more irregular. I will put a link again to this one as well. And again, the pattern on the back is indented, but a little more solid. It's not as, looks almost colored black. But again, a nice key. You can have many different versions of this particular key. However, with this one, I did get one, and I actually can't recall where it was from, but this one again has a little more sharp geometric shapes on it. But in this case, the pattern on the back is extruded or raised. So this was a necklace one I got a long time ago. I might have actually gotten it at a con, so I can't really give you a source. But keep an eye out, there's all kinds of manufacturers of these shovel-style keys. So I'm sure you can find something that you would enjoy. However, as far as distinctive keys go, at one point it was transformed into a fan-style key that this was used by the Seventh Doctor. It actually has the seal of Rassilon on it, and but it is often referred to as the fan-style key. And I think it's very cool. This actually came in the set with this one. So I'm going to provide the link. You can get both of these keys in a set in this larger size. Just to kind of give you an idea, the scaling here is, you know, those small keys I was using before. just to lay out all the shovel keys, as you can see, there's a variety of sizes and patterns available. Now, apparently, the 8th Doctor initially started out with the fan key, and then he moved back to the Yale-style keys or the shovel keys. It's hard to say, especially since he was in the movie, he was in Night of the Doctor, and he had a lot of Big Finish productions. But starting with the 9th Doctor, we definitely saw that he used, again, the Yale-style key. Now, here's a Yale-style key that I actually got from Amazon. Very inexpensive. It's a blank. It's actually not cut at all. So you could actually have this and use this as a TARDIS key. I was actually thinking I might put some reflective tape along here to make it look a little futuristic. The keys are actually part of the TARDIS and connected to the TARDIS, and these can actually glow when the TARDIS has finished reconfiguring itself. Not that this can actually glow. Or maybe it can. Anyways, I do have a couple other keys. These are just keys that I have lying around. Look very similar. This one is not a Yale key, it's actually a Taylor key, but looks very similar. And again, for cosplay, you can use any number of keys. However, all these keys, while being very cool, and a lot of them are official, or at least official knockoffs of the key, my pride and joy key is in this box. Very difficult to get now. This I received at the Doctor Who experience. And it is the official companion key, and it does not say Yale on it. It does appear to be a cut key, though it's looking at the edge. I don't think this would work as a real key, at least not in any real type of lock. But it does say official companion. So at the time, for like 40 quid, you could become an official companion. Isn't that wonderful? And it says the Doctor Who experience. So this is a key, not exactly show accurate, but a very cool TARDIS key nonetheless. I'll put this back in its case and lock it away in my safe. Because, unfortunately, the Doctor Who experience has closed, I don't know if it's going to reopen at some point in another town. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how many of these they had left over, or if they were available. But if you want to get one of these, I would check eBay. Maybe the BBC might sell some on their store. I don't know. I haven't been looking because I have one. So that's the TARDIS keys, but I do have a couple other items that I want to show you. Now, there was a toy version of the psychic paper that was used a lot by the 9th, 10th, and the 11th Doctor, though kind of went into disuse. The 12th Doctor broke it out again once in a while. Now, the toy version, I can't find anymore. They're not making it. However, I did find a way to put together my own. Now, unfortunately, with a lot of folding IDs, they have that little circle in the plastic so you can get your ID out. This, I find, is a great version of the psychic paper. And where I got this is a nice leather case. It has 2 windows. I just put a blank piece of paper over here. This I actually got from a magic shop. I'm going to put the link down in the description. But this is designed to actually hold playing cards. So it's a little larger than some of the ones that you might actually get on Amazon or other sites that are supposed to hold like business cards, which are smaller. This is designed again for playing cards. It's for packet tricks. If you're a magician, you know what I mean by a packet trick. But it's designed to hold a small stack of cards in each side, so it works out well as a psychic paper. Now, of course, a psychic paper could, for those who were not immune to it, like, certain vampires in Venice, it would actually show whatever was the appropriate ID. Could be Prince of Belgium, could be lots of things, could be that you're with Interpol or the Secret Service, but it would be used mainly to act as an ID. Also, sometimes it could actually be used to send messages, which is kind of... Wait a minute. I think I see a message coming through now. This is kind of strange. It actually says... I think I would follow the instructions on this if I were you. Our final piece is actually very, very nice, and I received it from Etsy. Now, my last video, I did a lot of props that were River Song related. This is also River Song related. This is her PDA. What's interesting with this particular seller is they sell several versions of this item. Some can actually be sized for certain phones. You could actually put your phone in here, put it inside, and then just use it. Makes it much more interactive. I unfortunately could not get the one for the phone because my phone was a little too large. And I could have gotten a custom one, just for the sake of this video I needed it a little more quickly. So what you can get is just the PDA, and it comes with different streams. Now, I did not glue anything in. You could actually just place it in here. But they give you some stickers. If you want to remove the backing, you could stick them in permanently. But it has different views. So you could have different readouts on the PDA. And you could use this whenever you go to the library. Now, the seller of this item is called R-Cubed Creations. Though it feels like wood, it's actually plastic. You can get this unpainted for $29.99. The fully painted one, which I got, is $39.99. Now, you could get a scalable kit for the same $39.99. If you want it sizable to a phone, it's like $54.99. A custom fit is like $49.99. Or a full custom fit for your phone is like $64. Anyway, there are lots of options. Check it out. There's a link down below. But it is a very cool addition to any cosplay of River Song. So thank you so much for watching this video. There's more videos over here that you can check out. And there's a button down here that you can use to follow the instructions on this message. Make sure you click that bell so you get notified when we have new videos, because more are coming. And as always, have a jelly baby.